Now, ladies and gentlemen, what once was, from the community's perspective, a very silly addition towards CSGO operations, has become single-handedly one of the greatest investments from them. That is, of course, none other than CSGO agents. These were first introduced all the way back in 2019 with Operation Shattered Web, once again in Broken Fang in 2020, and the most recent CSGO operation back in 2021 with Operation Riptide. In the world of customization for CSGO, most people felt like Valve was going down the arcadey and microtransaction route for CSGO, and people really didn't like that. But as most things in this game grow on people over time, these are no different. If you play the game on a day-to-day basis, they change up your voice lines, give your in-game player some character. These, since they were first introduced, weren't really that popular, and with no operation, there's no supply, and while these things have really skyrocketed up in price. The past few weeks, they've gone up so much, it's creating a lot of confusion, whether you should buy, sell, or maybe even invest in some right now. In today's video, I'm going to take a look over the market on why they went up and some more.
Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly, has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
Agents, from my perspective, when they first came out, were kind of arcadey and just felt like the classic microtransaction. Now I felt the complete opposite. When I'm playing the game, it gives your in-game player some character with their certain individual voice lines, and it gives you, of course, a distinct look in-game that differentiates you from your teammates and everyone else in the lobby, which is always kind of cool. The past few days, though, they've skyrocketed up in price so much where it doesn't really make any sense. The Sir Bloody Miami Daryl has gone from a $20 agent all the way up to $50. Getaway Sally has gone from $20 to $40. Condom Headman, otherwise known as Number K, has gone from one of the cheapest agents to over $30, almost $40. Now, before we hop into buy, selling, and of course investing, I want to talk about why these have had such a big price hype the past couple of days, or more so weeks. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the website called Upin, essentially it's a Chinese renting site where you can rent skins, you have a storefront, you lend these items out to other people. To use this service, you have to give them your identity, they have a know your customer, you have to give them your credit card. It's only a few dollars a month, which technically, if you're only going to play for a little while or always switch up your skins, this is always a good way to do it. But they've recently introduced, like skins, the whole agent tab. So now you can rent agents, which has caused the prices to go up quite a bit. Well, if you're unsure if that's the reason, we can look back to last year. When Upin first released, they were the first big successful Chinese renting skins company. There's been many in North America and Europe that have come and gone. Chinese investors have had a huge dent also in the CSGO economy, buying up a lot of things. They have a lot of money, but they also have a lot of people. When they first released the site, all the lower tier knives on the market went up 20-30%, which didn't really make any sense. Now, prices, yes, have corrected, but they're still up quite a bit, and that was definitely a direct correlation with the website releasing. And this, I would say, is one of the main reasons they've gone up so much. Now, why they've become so successful over time, and not just this specific reason, is because, well, these were very underinvested into. Like I said, these felt like a very arcadey feel towards CSGO that people didn't like. After a little while, people came around and really enjoyed them because they gave your player character. Because there's so little of them, obviously with supply and demand, the price is only going to go up. They don't just change the voice lines either. They can change your sleeves in-game. Now people have knife and glove combos or a whole inventory based on their agent sleeves in-game, which is pretty cool to say the least. Now with these going up so much, people have wanted to upgrade their agents. If they have the regular base version ones, they want the covert ones. So they have more voice lines. They're more distinct and very unique. You can do so. But with the price hypes, people are not so sure. Let's take a look at Sir Bloody Miami Daryl, one of the most popular and also expensive ones in the game. This last month was around $30 to $37, had a price hype at first of $47, went back down, corrected a little bit, all the way up to almost $60 at $57, then went back down to $49, and here we are at $45 to $50. The same thing I say about buying into the skins market when it's somewhat high, or it feels high. Like this past couple of years, it's definitely a little inflated. We are getting a lot of people to the game, but with minimal updates and more investors, it makes me believe that the market's inflated from mainly investors. But if you play the game on a day-to-day basis and you've been really wanting one, right now is definitely not the worst opportunity to. Whenever something goes up like this in the first place, we're only a week off from this original hype. Trade bans are going to start to reset. People can start offloading them. So I would wait the next few days to see if these prices go down, which I think they will. As it goes for investing, you've obviously definitely missed that first original peak, but the hard work has already been done. They've proven to be very successful. This could be an item you're going to be looking out for during the next operation. We don't know when that's going to be, and because these are successful, I can only imagine the next operation ones, especially if they're decent looking, are probably going to be over-invested quite a bit. Same thing with buying right now. If you're going to invest, I would wait till the market goes down a little more. Try and get some sort of bulk deal off of Twitter. You can get a few % off doing cash. But for most people watching this video and just your average Joe, if you've been wanting one to play with, but also as an investment, I would just buy two, one for CT T, one for T, think of it as a play skins investment. As you play with it, it gains and retains value. I guess I should also mention, there's a bit of a hitbox problem right now, where some agents actually have better hitboxes in CSGO matchmaking, which makes no sense. One, that it's there, but also it's been here for almost a year and Valve hasn't said a word or silently even patched it, which is kind of concerning. As you're making money and get to play with a new agent in game, I guess you could say you're also on some sort of god mode level. Let me know what you guys think down below. Catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.